We are on the tail end of that $31,000 Overstock toy buy. Hopefully by the end of the day, we will have things looking semi back to normal over here in Toy Store 2.0. We're going to be pricing out some toys. We're going to be sorting some toys. We might even get over to the shop to put some toys away, right? But hopefully we can catch up. Everybody was sick this week. I guess it would be last week. And even coming into the weekend, we were kind of busy. So that slowed us down a little bit. And I think I'm going to get some help in here this week to try and get some catch up done. Look at that table of Funko we need to look at. We've still got tubs of sporting goods, clothes we need to get on eBay. We've been selling some of that stuff on eBay. But here is what's left. And we are basically down to the nitty gritty. I've got some Our Generation stuff I'm going to price out. Minecraft. We found some more Lego, those FAO Schwarz toys. And we're just going to work our way down a little bit at a time until we get it cleared up. At the beginning of the summer, we bought a truckload of bikes and they've done okay. They really have. But the weather is starting to turn. I don't want to sound like that guy, but it will be holiday shopping season before you know it. And I'm saying it now, beginning of September, we need to be in full prep mode. That's going to mean getting the shelving. We got to start going through this shelving, getting it cleared out, getting everything priced. We want to be able to come over here and just grab it, take it to the toy store. And there are a lot of toys in here. Toy Store 2.0, it always kind of looks like a disaster zone at the end of these buys. And then it kind of clears up. We've seen it a bunch of times, but we've got some good toys stacked up here. But there are also things that I know are scuff on the shelves. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself though. Let's start by kind of cleaning up what we got going here, and then we'll see how the day progresses. We did come across quite a few scuffed out Transformers this load. Here is a Studio Series Constructicon. This is Overload. He might be good, but we can't sell him in the toy store. Here is another Studio Series. This is Bone Crusher, and I saw 3 or 4 more Transformers. Couldn't sell them in the shop. And that's just part of the game, I guess. Let's check these FAO Schwarz plasma power static balls. They both look the same, right? If I'm opening this up and the instructions are right on top on both of them, I gotta think they are good. FAO doesn't seal their stuff, which it blows my mind why they don't do it, but you can just open it. And that happens sometimes. We'll get stuff that looks really good, but then it's not. And this looks good. All the plastics on the bottom, I guess I should show everybody here. There's plastic wrapped around this. I mean, these are both going to be good, which is a first, but it feels like it. It never feels like these things are good, but there it is. And I'm wondering what these are going for. They can't be super expensive. Let's see. Target's got them for probably 20 bucks, right? $27.99, which means we will be at probably 20 bucks. I mean, that's pretty fair deal. Again, our pricing, I've mentioned it a bunch of times, 25 to 30%. That's just what it runs. I did find kind of the random Lego set hiding out here. This is 31448, the roller skate. It feels like it sounds weird, but it's sealed up. I'm hearing bags in there. I think it's fine. The wheels or something are probably what's moving around. So we will just get that going here. Chicken versus hot dog. This toy, this game, it is almost always opened. And this is a good one. These are super popular in the shop. Chicken versus hot dog. The Star Wars Darth Vader mask. The only thing that was going on with it, the lightsaber was ripped out of there and I found it. So I just taped it back up. We will throw it out. A few Minecraft pickaxes. We are going to price this stuff to move. I do sell a lot of Minecraft stuff in the shop. It's still pretty popular, and it's probably going to stay popular. But there we go. An our generation horsey. This is actually called, let's see if I can butcher this, the Palomino fowl, right? And the horse our generation stuff, if you have the big horses, those fly off the shelves. We haven't gotten any of those in a while, but this one had some scuffs. I cleaned it up. It'll be fine. Someone will pick that up with the scuffs. I will price it accordingly. I'll price it down a little bit because it's beat up. This Disney Princess carriage playset, kind of expensive. I think they were going for about 40 bucks. Everywhere else, we'll probably do 27, something like that. Trying to do some housekeeping here and get Toy Store 2.0 cleaned up a little bit. Oof, a big mess is what we got going here. Check out this Hulkbuster. Very cool, super heavy. We're kind of getting off track here. I'm cleaning Toy Store 2.0 at the same time that we are pricing out toys. And this Rainbow High, this is the townhouse. I'm not sure how long it's been sitting over here, but this looks like the factory tape. I wouldn't think anybody would take anything out of this. And all the boxes, when you're kind of looking inside, they look pretty good. I'm gonna price it and put it over at the toy store. I'm just not sure what it's going for. And I know we've been doing that a lot lately, using the apps here on camera to kind of see where we're at with the pricing. But I want everyone to get the real scoop. How do we do this? What's going on here? And I'm having a little bit of a hard time finding this. I gotta think it's around 100 bucks. So at Walmart, you've got 169. Okay. And we're gonna take a deeper look at this. I don't see it at Target. I'm gonna do some Google lensing here, but that's probably about right. 169. I'm seeing it for, all right, let's go back to Walmart here. Let's look at products. In store for 120. Let's visit that site. And so you can get it for 120 at the actual storefront. So I think 89 bucks for this is a good deal. I really do. I'm gonna put $89.99 on it, throw it over in the shop. We've got a little bit of room for some of these bigger items and see what happens. This is a complete mess. Gonna get it cleaned up though. Once I get some of this stuff moved around, we might jump back into some toys. We will see. We are still pricing out the 31K buy, running back and forth between here and the toy store, getting Toy Store 2.0 cleaned up and ready to rock and roll. We are starting the day off going through some Nerf. And the thing about Nerf guns, people are real creative about getting into the boxes, getting the ammo. But these all kind of look like they're sealed. It's kind of rare. Normally, we get a lot of Nerf that is not. All right, and here's another one. Crushed box a little bit, but all the seals look good. So I gotta think maybe we just got lucky on these. 4 of them, and these are the Nerf Pro Torrents. And I lost my phone. We should be able to get this done today. We really should. Target's got these for 36. Is that right? Wow, that seems high. Walmart. Let's see what Walmart's doing on them, just in case. Could be about right though. Nerf Pro Cinder. These are the same thing, right? 30X Nerf Pro Torrent. No, one is the Torrent and one is the Cinder, and they have them for $36.88. So I guess we're not that far off. 31 on the Cinders. So the Torrents a little bit higher, and that's why they're sealed different. This one has 2 pieces of tape. This one does not. The Nerf Pro Torrents, they are 37 bucks at Walmart. We'll do $25.99. The Cinders are 31. We'll do $22.99. So some really good prices on the Nerf guns. And then we've got the Our Generation shower, 30 bucks at Walmart. We did 22. A couple other things going here. But Toy Store 2.0, I did clean this out yesterday. We made a little bit of progress right here, and we're going to keep going on that. We've got to move some of these boxes around. We'll get these out of the way, and then we're looking pretty good. We're moving along. Funko is going to be not a lot of fun. I don't know how far we're going to dig into that today, but we should definitely be able to get the rest of these toys priced. Suzette will be here at 2. So that means, what do we got here? Gel fires. Probably get those out. And here's a big Nerf. So yeah, just a couple things to button up really. I'm waiting on the post office. Quite a few eBay orders to pick up. As you can see, that is a big pile of eBay boxes, and I need to do some eBay catch up. I haven't listed on eBay in a little bit. We've got the sporting goods we need to get listed, sporting goods, clothing, and then we've got toys to list. But let's do one thing at a time. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. I gotta think your Nerf gun sales are gonna fall off a little bit. I don't know. We don't sell that much Nerf in the shop. At one point, we had an entire aisle dedicated to Nerf, and then it just started kind of thinning off a little bit. We are checking out the TMNT mutant module, and I feel like this box just got crushed, okay? It's got tape. It looks factory. And we're kind of looking in here, and I'm seeing a couple sealed bags, the sticker sheet. The thing is, I don't know exactly, let's see. Figures sold separately. You got the drill, a couple bags maybe. Man, I gotta think this is all in here. The bags are taped, but why would there be this big buffer right there? Can I take this? I gotta think this is all here. The box just looked crushed. It had just a little rip, a crush, and I'm going to do a little bit of research before I put this out on the floor, but I gotta think this is good. Just needs a little box fixer upperage, which we are good at here at the Overstock Toy Shop. Professionals, I would say. We're good at taping stuff back together. And the store opens in about an hour. We're making slow headway here. I had to stop, work on the Facebook post for the week, and there it is. So, 2 rock blasted missiles, rock liquidating lasers. The only thing I would be concerned with is if the drill bit's gone. That would be the only thing I would worry about here. So I'm actually going to open it up on this side just to see. I'm going to open it back up because it sounds loose in there. Would somebody have really broken this open just for the drill bit? No, right? Okay, the drill bit is there. It's taped right on there. Target, they are going for $42.99, which I can see it. I really can. This looks really cool. Walmart, we're at $98. The Walmart app will take you to third-party sellers. Target does that too now. It didn't used to. But Target has these for $48.99, 49 bucks. Walmart has them for much higher through a third-party seller. I think we will go $32.99, about $10 less. And that would be a pretty good deal. It looks good. Why would that be like that? What is that? No, I don't want to open this back up. Maybe. All right, so I'm sitting here saying maybe it's good, but then I'm hearing something rolling around in there. What is that? Okay, it's just the tracks. But look, oh no. So check it out. I'm glad I caught this. The track is destroyed. Bummer. I'm glad I caught that. And we're not going to be able to sell that. Dang it. That's no good. But I am glad I caught that. All right. Lucky catch, really. I would say it was a good catch, but this one's also scuffed out. I have a little guy at home that might really like these, so I'm gonna take these home. I'm really glad we caught that. That would have been a super big bummer to somebody. Get it home and it's all kind of jacked up. So you gotta be careful. Gotta be real careful, especially with crushed boxes or anything that looks suspect. That's another thing. We've seen some very creative kind of opening of boxes, you know, without being detected. And here is a Sonic plane that completely crushed and off the box. Or I'm sorry, it's not like zip tied. So yeah, I guess off the box is a good way to say it. But Sonic is in here, right? And it's a plane. I mean, I've already got one of these on my shelf over at the store, but he looks pretty cool. Sonic plane with him in there, you see, a little biplane there. Very neat. I've played some pretty crappy games in my time, but I have never played a game that was so crappy. I said to myself, I'm taking it back. I want my cash. But we see a ton of these Who's Most Likely to Party games in our Overstock buys that are opened. These are both open. I've probably tossed 3 or 4 in the scuff tubs that are opened. And these right here, they don't look like they're opened. They are sealed. And I think these are good. These are in plastic. I think they would be in plastic and they would sound a lot different. Maybe. See how that kind of has an open card sound? These don't have that. So these are actually good and I'm surprised. But Who's Most Likely to Party doesn't feel like it's a good game. I don't know. I finally decided to price some of this Funko. I've been walking around for a while, and these Funko Pops are actually really cool. This is Voltron with Shiro, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but check that one out. And then you have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is the Red Ranger in the Megazord kind of deal. Very nice. And Hulkbuster with Iron Man. Pretty cool, right? So I think we did $10 to $12 on these. The Power Rangers one, $14. So I guess $10 to $14. And the Voltron one is $10. If you watch the videos, you know I'm not the biggest fan of Funko. We are down to the last couple of tables here, and I might be able to finish it today. It's one of those days where we've been here all day, right? What is today? Tuesday? Tuesday afternoon. The toy store has been kind of slow. We do have some people in there now, but it doesn't feel like I got anything done. You ever have one of those days? You're grinding, you're going, you're trying to get some things done, but it feels like you're in the same spot. If you're looking at it, yes, a couple tables less, 3, 4, 5 cartloads of toys to the shop. We've also been cleaning off some shelves over here, trying to thin things down. I'm still finding scuff stuff laying around, which is just part of it. Probably shelved up some scuff stuff, but the toy store is looking really good. Like that guy said, we've got the stuff. Now we just need the customers. We kind of need to turn that corner, and I am going to finish up what I'm doing here. Try to price some of this out, shelve the rest of it, and by tomorrow, we should be able to come in, start working on the eBay, start moving a few things to the storage unit and Funko. I'm avoiding it, but we need to start going through this Funko, see what we've got, see what we can list on eBay, try to thin it out a little bit, get Toy Store 2.0 back to normal operating conditions. Some of this stuff we've already got in the toy store. Rat King, I'm seeing a few of him laying around, so I'm gonna try to shelve those up. Laser X Ultras, I don't know, he's been popped off of here, but we can't sell him like this. Nothing we can do about it. I've got a TMNT fan at home. I might take him there, but I think I'm about at the end of the line for the day, and this is where we're gonna end it. Not too bad. And there's a couple of those My Baby Harpers I pulled down. And there is another one back over there. So I'm gonna get some of those over to the store. And then tomorrow, we should have this done. We're gonna start going through the shelves and we will do some Funko. But I hope everybody's having a good start to your week. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace.